Okay, so like we're diving deep today
Deep dive.
into this stuff you sent me
Yeah.
about 9 sales strategies.
9 strategies. Yeah.
And someone you said took their income from
Right.
$55,000 a year to
To millions. Yeah. It's
millions in sales, which is wild.
Yeah. And what's really cool is this isn't just some random advice.
Right.
This comes from top sales experts.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So it's like the real deal.
So we're getting the good stuff.
The good stuff.
So I think like a lot of people kind of get freaked out about sales.
I know. I used to.
Yeah.
Like, just the word sales makes you cringe a little.
Totally.
But this material is different.
Yes.
So it's not about being pushy or manipulative.
Okay.
It's about connecting with people authentically.
Right.
And providing real value.
Okay, so like not being that used car salesman.
Exactly.
It's like in your face the whole time.
Nobody wants that.
Nobody wants that.
So yeah, it's refreshing.
That's kind of what I struggle with.
What do you mean? Like, I know sales can be a good thing.
Yeah.
Like connecting people with things they need.
Right, providing solutions.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But like actually doing it
I get it.
makes me sweat a little.
It's like you understand the concept, but putting it into practice is a whole other beast.
Totally. And I think that's what's so cool about this first strategy.
What's that?
This whole mindset shift thing.
Oh, yeah, the mindset.
Jim,
So,
instead of thinking sales are icky, we got to change our thinking
Totally.
and see the positive impact we can make.
Right.
You know?
And the person whose journey we're following in these materials,
Yeah.
they had this huge realization. They went from viewing sales as a necessary evil
Right.
to understanding that it's about helping people solve problems
Okay.
and achieve their goals.
It's about like making their lives better,
Exactly.
not just taking your money.
Exactly. And that's what changed everything for them.
Okay. So mindset is like the foundation.
It is the foundation. Then we can build on that.
Exactly. And it leads perfectly to the next strategy.
Which is?
Belief is key.
Okay. Have you ever heard that saying? Like,
Oh, yeah. You can't sell what you don't believe in.
right. Exactly. And that's so true.
It really is. If you genuinely believe in your product or service, that confidence, it just shines through.
I can see that.
Your body language, your communication.
Everything
changes.
People can tell if you're faking it.
They can. It's like you establish a stronger connection when you actually believe in what you're selling.
That's like that friend we all have who's like super passionate about something.
Yes.
And you just get sucked in.
Their enthusiasm is contagious.
Oh,
it makes you want to try whatever they're into.
Like my friend who's really into like craft beer. Like they get so excited about this new IPA. And I'm like, I don't really like beer that much.
Right.
But I end up wanting to try it.
Exactly, because their belief is so genuine.
Okay, so it's not about being slick.
Yep.
It's about that authentic belief.
Authenticity, that's the key.
Okay, that makes sense.
And that brings us to the next point.
Okay.
Become a problem solver.
Oh, okay, so instead of just like pushing a product, we should be trying to understand the customer's problems.
Exactly. You're not just trying to make a sale.
Yeah.
You're trying to make a difference.
Yeah.
So it's more about helping.
It is about helping.
Buying and selling.
Well, it's both. But the focus is on the customer.
On them, not us.
Right.
Okay, I like that.
It's about building relationships, not just transactions.
Okay, that makes a lot of sense, and it kind of ties into the next strategy.
Which one?
Authenticity over aggression.
Ah.
You know those salespeople who are like,
oh, yeah.
super pushy and aggressive?
The ones who make you want to run away.
Exactly.
Yeah, we want to avoid that at all costs.
Yeah, this strategy is the opposite of that.
It's all about building trust through genuine interactions, empathy.
And yes, listening is crucial.
I know when someone seems pushy,
yeah,
I'm way less likely to buy from them.
Absolutely. People can sense when you're not being genuine.
But isn't there like ever a time when you need to be assertive?
That's a good question.
Like what if the customer's hesitant or like dragging their feet?
I think there's a balance.
Okay.
While authenticity is key, sometimes a little assertiveness can be helpful.
So how do we know when to do that?
It's about being strategic and respectful.
Okay.
For example, if a customer's on the fence,
yeah,
you might assertively highlight the urgency.
Oh, like if there's a limited time offer.
Exactly. Or if their situation requires a quick solution.
But we still got to be respectful.
Absolutely. Always prioritize their needs.
And let them make the decision.
Exactly. It's their choice, ultimately.
Okay, so it's like finding that balance.
Finding the right balance.
Between helping and guiding.
You got it.
And once we've built that trust,
yes,
what's next?
Well, then we can move on to building bridges.
Oh, I like that. Building bridges. What does that mean?
It's all about showing the customer how your product or service fits into their world.
So not just listing off features.
Right. It's about painting a picture.
Okay, I like that.
Like in the materials, there's this anecdote about selling kitchen appliances.
Oh, yeah.
The salesperson didn't just say, hey, this oven has a convection setting.
Right.
They talked about hosting amazing dinner parties.
Oh, what?
Effortlessly preparing gourmet meals.
It's like they're selling a lifestyle.
Exactly.
Yeah.
They're selling an experience.
Okay, and that's way more compelling.
Much more compelling.
Than just listing features.
Features are important, but they need context.
And this is where the emotional aspect comes in.
Yes, tapping into the emotional drivers behind the purchase.
So it's not just a car, it's freedom.
Exactly, or it's not just a kitchen appliance, it's family togetherness.
Okay, so we've got to connect those dots.
Connect the dots between the product and the customer's desires.
I see.
And remember, this doesn't happen overnight.
Right.
The person we're learning from, they practice every single day.
Oh, wow.
Which brings us to practice make perfect.
Okay, so like anything else, the more we practice,
the better we get.
The less scary it becomes.
Exactly. Practice builds confidence.
So like role-playing different scenarios.
Yes, practicing your pitch in the mirror.
Even recording yourself.
All of that helps.
Wow, they were dedicated.
They were, and it paid off.
But even with practice, we're going to mess up sometimes.
Oh, absolutely. Failure is inevitable.
So that's where embracing failure comes in.
Exactly. It's not about avoiding failure.
It's about learning from it.
You got it.
The person in the materials, they didn't let setbacks stop them.
They used each no as a learning opportunity.
It's like that Thomas Edison quote.
What's that?
I haven't failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work.
I love that.
So it's about that growth mindset.
Growth mindset is essential.
Seeing challenges as opportunity.
Exactly. And as you get more experience, you'll start to understand your strengths and weaknesses better.
And that's where self-awareness's power comes in.
Yes. Self-awareness is crucial.
The person we're learning from, they had a realization.
What was it?
That they were amazing at connecting with people.
Oh, yeah. They were great at building rapport.
But they struggled with technical details.
That's common.
So what did they do?
They played to their strengths, focused on building relationships, and brought in a colleague for the technical stuff.
So they built a team.
Exactly, a team with complementary skills.
And that made a huge difference.
It allowed them to present a more well-rounded case.
Okay, so we've talked about mindset, belief, authenticity.
Practice resilience, self-awareness.
What's the final piece?
It's the art of asking questions.
Oh. Asking questions. Why is that so important?
The best salespeople are great listeners.
Okay.
They ask insightful questions to uncover the customer's true needs.
So not just talking at them.
No, it's a conversation.
A two-way street. Like that car example from the materials.
Oh, yeah, the car example.
The salesperson asked about their lifestyle.
Their family.
Their dream road trip.
They wanted to understand the customer's why.
So it wasn't just about buying a car.
Right. It was about fulfilling a desire.
For adventure.
Freedom, family togetherness.
Okay, so by asking those questions, they tapped into the emotional drivers.
The emotional drivers are powerful.
And that's how they positioned the car as the perfect solution.
Exactly. They connected the car to the customer's aspirations.
Okay, so asking the right questions is like unlocking the door to understanding.
It's the key to building a compelling case.
Okay, wow. So we've covered all 9 strategies.
9 powerful strategies.
And it all comes back to
authenticity,
empathy,
problem solving,
and genuine connection.
That's the heart of it all.
So much more than just closing a deal.
Exactly. It's about building lasting relationships.
Okay, so to wrap things up, I want to leave you with something to think about. If believing in your product is so important, how can you cultivate that belief?
That's the question.
Especially when you're selling something new.
Right, something you're not familiar with.
How can you find that genuine enthusiasm?
Well, maybe it's about doing your research.
Okay.
Talking to satisfied customers.
Trying the product yourself.
Whatever it takes to ignite that spark of belief.
Because that belief
is what fuels success.
Okay, that's all the time we have for today.
Thanks for having me.
Thanks for being here.
It was fun.
I'll see you next time.
See ya.